Robert Arthur Moog was born on May 23, 1934 in Flushing, New York. He began a lifelong love affair with Leon Theremin's theremin when he built a theremin as a part of a high school science fair project in 1949. His father and he started the R.A. Moog Company in their basement in order for Bob to start selling theremin kits. By 1957, Moog was designing his own theremins, and by 1961, the kits were selling on a large scale. In 1964, Bob and Herbert Deutsch, whom Bob had met the year before, began collaborating on an electronic compositional device. In October, the resultant modular device was shown at the Audio Engineering Society convention by a stroke of luck, and immediate interest led to sales. What would come to be known as the modular voltage-controlled synthesizer was born. While aimed at avant-garde composers, the synthesizer soon caught the interest of rock musicians. The Beach Boys, the Doors, the Monkees, the Rolling Stones, the Byrds, the Beatles, and even Jimi Hendrix were customers. Composer Wendy Carlos released an album of Bach pieces recorded with the synthesizer in 1968, and with that, the synthesizer is introduced to the general public. A mania ensues. In 1970, a simplified and portable version of the synthesizer is designed by Bill Hemsath, Jim Scott, Chad Hunt, and Bob Moog. It is called the Mini Moog. With the help of the amazing selling skills of David Van Covering and use by lots of famous musicians, the Mini Moog becomes a hit. The same year, Bob is awarded a Lifetime Achievement Grammy. The mania is short-lived, and even Mini Moog sales don't help the company stay afloat under the burden of various financial stresses. This situation leads Bob to sell his company to Musonics owner and businessman Bill Wytena. The name of the company is changed to Moog Music. Bob continues to work for Moog Music, aiding in the design of a variety of popular instruments. Wytena sells Moog Music to Norland Music. Bob stays on, and his job expands from synthesizer design to aiding with the design of a variety of music products, including guitar pedals and amps. In 1978, for various reasons, Bob leaves Moog Music. A year later, he founds Big Briar Incorporated and works as a consultant for a variety of music projects. He is hired on to help design the Crumar Spirit. He was a rep and demonstrator for Fairlight. In 1984, Bob is hired as Vice President for New Products Research at Kurzweil Music Systems Incorporated in Boston. In 1988, Bob leaves Kurzweil and returns to North Carolina and teaches at the University of North Carolina at Asheville. In 1991, he returns to his first love, the theremin. Big Briar begins producing the Series 91 theremins. Bob also becomes a representative of the Dutch synthesizer company Synton. In 1998, Big Briar releases a line of pedal devices called Moogerfogers, starting with the MF101, a pedal version of the famous Moog low-pass filter. In 2002, a year after Bob is awarded the Royal Swedish Academy of Music Polar Music Prize, he also earns a Grammy, this time a technical Grammy. This same year, Bob regains the ability to use his name in regard to his products after having lost that ability in 1978. He releases the Moog Voyager from his newly renamed company, Moog Music. The Voyager redefines the synthesizer market and becomes one of the best available examples of analog synthesizer technology. In 2005, Bob is diagnosed with cancer and passes away. Bob's family creates the Bob Moog Foundation in order to carry on his innovative and inspiring legacy.